Hey, it's Anna, and this is for October 30th, 2019, with the sun in Scorpio and the moon is like 5% full right now. And it is in Sagittarius. 2 neighboring signs. All right, so 10 is 1, 30 is 3, and 2019 is 12, which is also going to be 3. So 1, 3, and 3 is 7. Hello, kitty. And 7 is, hi. 7 is a deep number. It goes along with, I said that 6 yesterday went along with Scorpio really well. I feel like 7 does too, because 7 is very deep. It's very much about looking at the reasons why behind everything, and I feel like that's a trait of Scorpios. Scorpios are very deep also. And no, we're not going to eat that. I know it looks sparkly and delicious, but we're not going to eat it. I felt like so Scorpio is very passionate, so you might be like wondering about some passionate things right now. You might be contemplating like the why behind some of your passions. Like, since we've been talking about passions lately, you might be wondering, why am I passionate about these certain things? So because Sagittarius also brings it, Sagittarius goes beautifully with 7 too. This is a really wonderful combination, because Sagittarius is all about curiosity and wondering and wandering, and so that goes right along with all of that. So being curious about your passions, like the reasons why you might be passionate about what you're passionate about. And the tarot card that I picked for today, can you she's messing with things, is from the original, the Rider-Waite tarot deck. I don't have the box for that, I'm sorry, but they look like this, if that's helpful. I picked the 7 of Cups. So we have 7 today, and we are in the water sign for the sun, and cups are water. Cups are emotions, deep emotions, and that's where I'm feeling like we are right now. We're in sort of this deep emotional territory. And I liked this card for today because with all of this, sorry, it's snowing outside, but my allergies are still present. If anyone wants to explain that to me, I am listening. I am curious about why that is. Okay, so with this overall energy, I really like 7 of Cups because I do feel like we are, and I mean, I feel like this, so I feel like it's possible that other people could feel like this and that it could be just an energy that's out there. But I feel like we're in a place where potentially we just have a lot of options that we're considering right now. So, and that's what the 7 of Cups speaks to. So considering options, and as you can see in this card, we have these 7 different cups with 7 very different things in them. And some of them obviously look more appealing than others. Like this almost looks like a castle right here. This is some sort of colorful wonderfulness is what I wanted to say. Hello, other kitty. And a wreath looks very nice, but then, ooh, we have this like, what is that? Is that a gargoyle? We have a snake. We have a statue that looks pretty contemplative. maybe a little mischievous. And then we have this sort of like spiritual shrine, but it's covered. So we have all these things, like all these potential things that we could be choosing from right now, maybe all of these like paths that we could be going down. And I'm also feeling like it seems a little weird, maybe, but nothing is necessarily the wrong choice, because whatever you choose right now, even if you're feeling like choosing something like a snake, if you're like, yeah, that looks appealing, I would like to explore, this side of myself. And maybe that's not the most obviously good looking choice right now. Maybe you're going to look back on when you made this choice and feel like, yeah, I had some better options that I didn't take. But whatever option you take, I'm sure it's the right one for you in the moment, because you're just going to learn something from it if it wasn't the ultimate right thing. So if you choose the wrong thing right now, I don't think it doesn't have to necessarily be wrong, as long as you can learn something from it and use it to sort of help you on your journey. So in the end, like maybe the best thing for you is this castle. Excuse me. Maybe the best thing for you is this castle or this wreath. But right now you feel like, no, I'm going to choose this like more boring statue, or I'm going to choose this mischievous like gargoyle. And if that's what you're feeling like doing right now, and you really want to choose that, then choose that and see what comes of it. I'm sure that if you really feel like that's what you want to do, then there is something for you there. So it's kind of a weird energy. It probably sounds weird a little bit what I'm saying, but I do think it's a time to consider your options, and I'm going to add considering options carefully. So I do think you should carefully consider whatever options are in front of you and go with what you think makes the most sense for you. And I think as long as you do that, even if in retrospect it ends up being the wrong choice, or things that other people say is wrong, it just might not necessarily be wrong if it is excuse me, I was watching The Shining earlier, if you just heard that music, because it's a blizzard and it's almost Halloween. You gotta watch The Shining, right? Am I right? Maybe not. But it is what I felt like doing. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, one of my cats just laid on the keyboard of my laptop and it started playing again. So, the mischievous one. Okay, I think I was about done before the Shining music started. So I hope that you are gathering some peaceful time to carefully consider your options right now, whatever those might be, and whatever area this might be in. If this is in your love life, if this is more intellectual, like you're trying to decide what kind of career path to go down or things like that, whatever it might be, I hope that this is a helpful day to allow you to carefully consider what you have in front of you and maybe make a decision as to what you want to choose for right now. So I hope you have a beautiful Halloween Eve, or, isn't Halloween the eve of, okay, never mind. We're already at a pretty long video. So I hope you have a beautiful October 30th, and much love.